Hi, this reading is for Tuesday, April 29th. Tuesdays are love days. I am a beginner reader. I do readings with a beginner's tarot deck. This is more of a daily practice than actual readings, but I'm trying to learn more, and I am slowly. I hope to continue and eventually turn this into a real channel with real readings. But for right now, what I'm doing is a one fan spread. I don't do reversals. I start with fire signs, go on to earth signs, air signs, and finally water. What I'm doing right now is I used to read straight from the cards, and right now what I'm doing is reading straight from this book that I really like. I have 3 books, so I'm going to read from all of them eventually, but this one's the one that I'm reading from. I don't have a link, I'm not affiliated. I just like the way it's organized, and it's organized into several sections: general, love, career, and personal for yourself. So I'm going to do Monday and Fridays are going to be general, Tuesdays are going to be love, Wednesdays are going to be career, Thursdays are going to be personal. So first up is fire signs, Aries. Oh, okay, that is it. You have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords, all kings are very authoritative leadership. They are the culmination of their suit. Swords is represented by air signs, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Very quick thinking, very good at communicating, and fast on their feet, essentially, mentally, I guess. And actually, King of Swords is represented, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Your answer is yes. King of Swords. Love signs. Yeah, love reading. I'm almost 60, so I'm blushing. So, masters of their suit. Kings represent stability, authority, and healthy masculine energy. Again, blushing, masculine energy. So, the King of Swords, oh wait a minute, love. A partner who is highly intelligent and successful will express themselves through charming communication rather than passionate emotions. That sounds good, right? No, I'm kidding. Taking a mature, rational approach in romance will yield better results at this time. So a partner who is highly intelligent and successful will express themselves through charming communication rather than passionate emotions. Taking a mature, rational approach in romance will yield better results at this time. So it sounds like this may be you, this may be someone else who is maybe starting a new approach, a new relationship, approaching somebody for the first time in more of a, communication. You learn more about each other and are given enough time rather than to jump in with all the emotions, all the passions. Approaching something with is more healthy if you approach it by talking and getting things in common and just learning more about each other. So this is for you today, Aries, King of Swords. Your answer is yes. This is fun. All right, next up is Leo. You have the Queen of Cups. This is crazy. This is a love reading, so all these kings and queens are coming up. This is the second one. The first one was King of Swords for Aries, but Queen of Cups, represented by water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. The Queen of Cups, all queens are represented by very feminine energy, but she is also part of Cups, water signs, so very emotionally balanced and compassionate, very harmonious, and not only that, but just very giving and creative emotionally, spiritually. So what does Queen of Cups represent in the love realm? I've never read love things before, So queens in tarot represent feminine energy that includes receptivity, creativity, nurturing, and love. And the Queen of Cups is entirely emotional. All right. She feels deeply, expressing her emotions and wearing her heart on her sleeve. Now remember, kings and queens could be you, could be somebody else. So this may represent you. Leo, I mean, Queen of Cups does sound very lush, which, as we all know, Leos are. So could be you, could be someone else coming into your life. Doesn't have to be female if you're male, or doesn't have to be female, could represent male. And flip my card. The love. This card may represent a wonderful romance with a loving, nurturing, compassionate partner. Do not be afraid of vulnerability in your relationship, as they are signs of emotional intelligence that lead to deeper connections. Listen to your heart and heed your intuition, since trusting yourself will lead you to experience greater love. The Queen of Cups also carries indications of motherhood, children, and family. This is a surprise to me as well. I'm learning, so I wanted to learn the tarot, and I thought, I really can't do that without doing daily readings or doing a lot of readings. So this is exciting. So far, I've only done general readings of every card, so being more specific with the cards and seeing how they tilt either way. Does that help you? My visual? Sorry. But do not be afraid of vulnerability in your relationships, as they are signs of emotional intelligence that lead to deeper connection. Listen to your heart and heed your intuition, since trusting yourself will lead you to experience greater love. And this card may represent a wonderful romance with a loving, nurturing, compassionate partner. I think being vulnerable in relationships really is the best way to go. Also, not only for yourself, I mean, the opposite of that is being cynical, having your walls up. If you approach a relationship with vulnerability and with sincerity, it does tell you a lot about what kind of response you receive from your partner. If it's something that maybe is aligned with yours, like, oh, okay, you're vulnerable, it gives them a safe space to be vulnerable as well, and you can grow and bond. Or not. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have a connection, but at least you know that this is the type of person who will respond to you being vulnerable, versus somebody who may take that moment to kind of diminish you in a little bit, like, oh God, what are you doing? So I think the best way is the Queen of Cups way. Be vulnerable, approach a relationship with openness, and maybe something great for you. Your answer is maybe. That's for you today, Leo. Queen of Cups. Sagittarius. You have the Strength card. Oh, wow. The Strength card is really just about taming your inner beast, rising to the moment, knowing your strength, embracing your confidence and moving forward, like a boss. Represented by who else? Leo. It's also just a fiery indication that you have a lot of strength in you. You're powerful. And your answer is yes. But in a love relationship, what does that mean? And I am like so entertained by this. I'm sure strength. I'm looking for Leo. Strength card. And I don't know why I don't put my glasses on. I have no idea. So Strength card. The Strength card shows a woman, right? This is a description. Approaching an obstacle with confidence and acting in a calm way will yield positive results for all involved. Okay, but in love, have confidence and put yourself out there to meet new people. Do not be afraid to show your vulnerability and share your heart with your partner if you are actively overcoming obstacles in your relationship. This is very similar to the Queen of Cups that Leo had. It's kind of weird. So the Strength card is all about being, having confidence, being vulnerable, sharing your heart, and overcoming obstacles in your relationship. That's for you today, Sagittarius, the Strength card. Next up is Taurus. Right there, you. You have the Star. The Star is all about hope, faith, and possibilities opening to you, as long as you believe in them. And, it's the age-old predicament. I think good things come to you, but you first have to believe that they will, and have hope and optimism, which is so hard to do sometimes, but that's for you today. Taurus, the Star, your answer is yes. But what does it mean romantically? Yeah, I need my glasses. Okay, here we are. The Star. A renewed sense of hope and healing are brought by the Star card. In love, healing from a prior relationship or within a current one is in process now. Healing from a prior relationship or within a current one. I hope not the current one. Within it is in process now. So have faith in your romantic life. Trust that your path to love is guided and protected, and that the difficulties of the past are behind you. That's great. Oh, that is a wonderful card to have in your romantic realm. Just trust, put your little heart out there. Trust that it will not be harmed or broken anymore. That's for you today, Taurus, Star. And your answer is yes. My laptop time's out, so I'm always swiping at it. Next up is Virgo. You have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is all about loss, grief, disappointment, sadness, mourning, discontent, feeling let down. Your answer is no. However, what does this mean for you romantically? Cups. Five of Cups. All right. Let's see. 3 spilled cups suggest loss, heartbreak, and sadness. However, there's 2 still standing. There's a river that separates him from the buildings and trees, representing physical isolation and distance. Behind the figure are 2 upright cups, as well as a partially obstructed bridge. If he could only turn around, he would see all is not lost. Not only are there still cups standing, there's another way for him to get back to civilization. The journey may take a while, but he will get there. So, love and romance. Feelings of disappointment or sadness may surface in your relationship. You also may be overwhelmed by feelings surrounding a breakup or a loss of a relationship. Allow yourself a mourning period before reconnecting to love. There's always hope. I love that. So there's always hope, Virgo. And that's for you today, 5 of Cups. Capricorn. You have the Justice card. Man, Justice. I can never really get a good handle on what the Justice card means, which is really important, which underlines the importance of me doing these different readings from the cards, from the book, and then now love reading. The Justice means finding balance in a situation. It could mean traditional, like a court case, or just trying to find the justice in a situation, being determined, being dedicated to finding this balance and harmony. Okay. And Justice. But what does that mean what does that mean in love? I'm interested in this. Justice. The message of this card is that which has been unstable is rebalanced. Justice is seated between two pillars, a figure holding a sword of truth in one hand and the scales of justice in the other. The figure appears to be a judge who is committed to remaining objective in her quest for veracity. And love, romance, disputes and disagreements are moving inevitably toward a resolution. You can look forward to restoring balance within a relationship, standing up for your needs, or being willing to hear the other person's side and reach a mutually beneficial compromise. After a period of discord, you are now able to come to agreement. So this sounds like maybe there have been serious, not necessarily even romantic issues, but every relationship, especially if it endures, comes across logistic, financial, materialistic, just everyday kind of issues. I mean, people can hardly decide on what dinner they want to eat because one person wants this and one person wants that. Maybe it's a real issue having to do with home or having to do with career changes. But when you get the Justice card, it indicates that after a period of discord, you are now able to come to an agreement, which would be amazing, wouldn't it? That's for you today, the Justice card, and your answer is yes, Capricorn. Next up is air signs, Gemini. I really want to go here. You have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is all about reassessing your situation. Really thinking about all the work that you have put in. You've been working hard through this entire time, and now you're just taking a break and looking at all that you've done and thinking to yourself, do I want to continue on as I have been, or do I want to go in a new direction? No sunken value for you. You want to make sure that it's worth it. All your hard work, all your future hard work. Seven of Pentacles. This card demands that you be patient while you take small steps to nurture your work. The Seven of Pentacles indicates that a project, idea, or relationship you've been nurturing is not yet fully formed. Not yet fully formed. I try to hold on to phrases for a card that get to the real meat of it. Not yet fully formed. So, romance. You may be in a hurry to get to a particular relationship milestone, but try to slow down the adventure. Imbued in this moment, the universe is bringing the right relationship to you at the right time. Be patient and continue to work on taking care of yourself. So, don't rush in, essentially. Think about it. Is it what you want? Enjoy the moment. That's for you today, Gemini. Seven of Pentacles. And your answer is no. Sorry. I didn't mean to shake my finger at you. Your answer is no. Next up is Libra. You have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is healthy competition, like rugby, sports match, where it's more than you. You're just part of a group who may all be vying for the same goal, but it's nothing deathly. It's nothing overly aggressive. There is aggression, there is competition, and there is a lot of movement. And you do have to scramble if you want to stand out, but it's nothing harmful. Five of Wands. What does that mean? Are you competing? Like to me, the Five of Wands in a love situation. This is the first time I'm doing the love readings for all these cards, so I'm testing my knowledge as well. So, like for you, what would the Five of Wands mean? I mean, the Five of Wands essentially is conflict, competition, arguments, aggression, tension, rivals, clashes of ego. So it could, I'm thinking that it could be issues within a relationship, an established relationship, not like brand new, but if it was somebody brand new, you're meeting in arguments, but in a way that would be cool, kind of like Gone with the Wind, when Rhett Butler walks in or is laying down on a couch and Scarlett O'Hara comes in and she's mad, she throws stuff, and I think it's more in conflict versus like when you get dressed up to go somewhere and whoever they're meeting, like your dressed up version of yourself. I would love somebody, or I love the idea of coming across someone who is going to see you at your base, not prettied up, and be thinking, yeah, I like that. So that's what I think of the Five of Wands. Coming back to the topic, sorry about that. So how will you handle the competitive dynamic energy of the Five of Wands card? Here you see 5 young men engaging in a competition, banging their wands around playfully. No one appears to be angry or hurt. Instead, the focus is on active rivalry between worthy opponents and how the ego drives their actions. Love and romance. You may feel inclined to date multiple people. Woo! Before committing to an exclusive relationship. However, this card may also indicate you're feeling overwhelmed by relationship drama or the opinions of others about your love life. Ask yourself what you're looking for from a relationship so you can cut out anything interfering with your desired outcome. And that's the Five of Wands, Libra. And it just doesn't seem to fit. You may feel inclined to date multiple people, however, may also indicate you're feeling overwhelmed by relationship drama or the opinions of others about your life. Ask yourself what you're looking for from a relationship so you can cut out anything interfering with your desired outcome. Overwhelmed by relationship drama. So maybe like you're competing with them. So I get that. Like I have to really get down to like the meaning of it and connect it with the original, just generic meaning of it. So I can see that maybe you're competing with each other. I embrace healthy competition and challenges. Ask yourself what you're looking for in a relationship, or so you can cut out anything interfering with your desired outcome. So, okay. Stop competing with each other and maybe come together, work as a team. I can get behind that idea with this card. That's for you today, Libra. Your answer is no. And next up is Aquarius. You have the Empress. So divine femininity, very lush, beautiful, creative, successful, compassionate individual. This could be you. This could be someone else. Your answer is yes. And they also indicate children. So if a relationship is ongoing, it could represent children. Let's read. Let's find out what's going on. Empress. The Empress sits on plush pillows with a lush forest while a river flows toward her, suggesting her connection to nature. A heart with the symbol of Venus is proudly displayed by her side, indicating she is open to love and beauty in all forms. Her flowing pomegranate print gown symbolizes passion, fertility, and the ability to create. On her head is a crown of stars representing the 12 signs of the zodiac. The Empress's raised scepter and open body posture reveal her receptiveness and her confident attitude about the powers of her sexuality. That's amazing. Yeah. Allow yourself to receive love and acknowledge that you can attract romance by loving yourself. This is a fertile time. it may lead to pregnancy. That could lead to pregnancy. You are drawing love to yourself naturally and in your own time. This is a fertile time that could lead to pregnancy. You are drawing love to yourself naturally. Allow yourself to receive love and acknowledge that you can attract romance by loving yourself. That's for you today. Aquarius, the Empress, your answer is yes. Pisces, no. Cancer. Cancer. You have the Emperor. This is interesting, so much synchronization, but the Emperor is leadership. Full stop. Just leadership, authority, masculine energy. He, yeah, your answer is yes. I'm trying to think. Stability, structure, protection, authority, control, practicality, focus, discipline. I am strong and confident leader. I mean, it's just leader, Emperor. And, oh, yeah. The Emperor is symbolized by Aries. So the Emperor embodies the divine masculine counterpart and action-oriented energy to the Empress. Love, romance. Make a move. Be bold and heed your passions. You have more power in the realm of romance than you realize. Stay balanced with the masculine energy by noting that when you're being too assertive or not assertive enough in relationships, your intuition will guide you to where more or less of this energy is needed. Like the general reading, I feel like that was really, really short to the Emperor. But it says make a move, be bold, and heed your passions. So you need to make the first move. You don't be timid. You know, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I look good, and go to that passion. That's for you today. Cancer, the Emperor. Scorpio. You have the Two of Swords. Interesting. You had the Two of Pentacles yesterday. But the Two of Swords indicates indecision and stalemate. You're being a bit passive. You're being a bit, not chicken shit, but kind of. You just don't want to make a decision. Maybe you can't. Maybe you're fearful of making one decision versus another. Stalemate, difficult choices, denial, being stuck in the middle, hidden information. What does that mean for you romantically? Two of Swords. When multiple options are presented, indecision can prevent you from making a bold choice. The Two of Swords card embodies this inability to commit to a single path. On it, a blindfolded woman is forced to rely on her intuition since her vision is obscured. She clutches a pair of swords close to her chest as if to defend herself against pain. Her back is turned to a rocky sea, as if she's pretending it isn't there, but her intuition knows better. She needs to make a decision, but her fear of experiencing pain prevents her from moving forward. Love and romance. Are you ignoring red flags or refusing to make a decision regarding a partner or relationship? You may be forced to choose between two partners or weigh complex options within a single existing relationship. When you avoid conflict or confrontation to avoid risk of pain, you are limiting yourself. Try to release your fears of opening up to love. Okay. But I mean, are you ignoring red flags or refusing to make a decision regarding a partner or a relationship? You may be forced between two partners or weigh options within a single existing relationship. That's for you today. Scorpio, Two of Swords, and your answer is yes. Next up is Pisces. You have the Page of Wands. You had the Page of Wands yesterday. What is going on? Dude, girl or guy, dude, you need to lighten up. You need to follow this passion and really get back in touch with your inner child, or just learn how to be more playful in your life. This has come up 2 days in a row now. You really, really need to follow your dreams, follow your passion. Be childlike in the moment, wherever you are, with whomever you are. You really need to find your optimism and play. Try to get back to where you can play with your life, in your life. Adventure, excitement, fresh ideas, cheerfulness, energy, fearlessness, extroversion. Your answer is yes, because of course it is. Hold on. I just find that interesting. You had the Page of Wands yesterday. It even opened to the Page of Wands. Pisces, come on, baby. The Page of Wands is full of youthful energy and may represent a child or younger person, or even a message from your own inner child, urging you to be more playful and adventurous. Love and romance. You are drawn to a romantic partner who is fun and outgoing, talkative, and ready to have adventures, although this person may lack follow-through on their grandiose promises. But that's why you're here, right? You can help. Actions speak louder than words. Carving out time for playful activities in your existing relationship will bring you closer together. Yin and yang. They lift you up. You hold them down. My gosh. Taurus. Anyway, that is all I have for today. This reading was for April 25th. If this is not aligned with where you're at today, come back tomorrow, because I do daily one-card readings. But Wednesday, tomorrow, is career. It's career day tomorrow. And I'm having so much fun. I'd gotten to the point where I kind of knew all the cards, so it just felt like I was repeating myself and not growing. So then I had to remodel my porch. So I just got grumpy and sweaty and just didn't want to do any of these readings anymore, because I was kind of getting bored and I wasn't learning as much, or I wasn't retaining as much as I thought I was going to be doing. So I was just discouraged. I just do these for me. I don't really see this as a channel, but I do these because I want to learn and I find it fascinating. But I had kind of like lost my sparkle a little bit. But doing these one card, and here's the thing, it's like I wanted to do more complex readings, but those would take up a lot of time, and I just really don't have these time right this moment. But if I can continue to do these one card readings and just branch out a little bit, making them about general and love and career and personal, I've got sparkle back. So anyway, this reading was for April 29th. Come back tomorrow. I do daily one card readings. I hope you have a good day. Bye.